Awezi baba ya signal. Is this way now?
I get it. You talking?
1, 2.
You talking?
Yeah.
I get it, sir.
Yes. Acá está. Welcome aboard, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. This is Batu Batu. And of course, it is the second edition of the Fako Bando Cultural Festival, bringing sons and daughters of the great Fako division in the southwest region of Cameroon to be in one canopy, celebrate culture and take it to another level. And it is very important to note that our chiefs are right here making sure that we have cultural blessings. And it goes without saying that the people of Fako, made up of the Bako people, the people from Mongo, made up of the Isu people, we're talking about those from Dindia, Rovia, and the rest of the culturally inclined tribes that make up the great Fako division. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not leaving out the Balongs, who are part of Fako division. Yes, we're here at the wrestling field, the old age wrestling field in Boya Town, popularly known as Palapala Field, celebrating culture at its best after a great Southwest Cultural Festival that took place in the legendary city of Boya. That was last week. This week, we are celebrating Fako. And it's important to note that lots of activities that are going to keep on animating this day. That is Thursday, the 19th of December 2024. Ladies and gentlemen, we have experienced already the singing of the national anthem in the Mekpe language. Yes, it was rendered by the cultural group here in Boya. And of course, we equally have the libation from the traditional rulers of Fako, led by the paramount chief, the Nalyomo of the Bakos, His Royal Highness Chief Dr. Robert Mbela Esuka. And of course, it Italy got the prefectorial, the order rather, that gave the room for us to have this event which is taking place from the 19th of December to the 21st of December. 19th in Boya, the 20th in Congo, and of course the 21st out there in the town of Friendship. We are currently witnessing traditional wrestling in great and high display. It is important to note that the Fako wrestlers are all involving various villages in Fako. We know that we have two zones of wrestling, the Boya zone as well as the Limbe zone. Zone A for Boya and Zone B for Limbe. And this is a cross-cultural fertilization, ensuring that we have all the representatives of wrestling associations in the great Fako division. And we have lots of other very interesting activities that are going to make the day a very beautiful one. Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, our televiewers, as you can see on your screen, this is the next category of wrestlers after having that of the junior category is half that of the female category. And right now, we are witnessing the senior category, which is very important in the life of the Fako Bando. Yes, as a reminder, we are witnessing the second edition of this great event involving more persons. The following year, persons have come all over the globe, in Cameroon, in Africa, the Americas, Europe, Asia, all over the world, including the Middle East. We are about witnessing a heavyweight fight, or better still, a heavyweight bout, which involving villages within Fako. Special good afternoon to all of you watching all over the world. This is culture at its best, and we are doing everything possible to bring it to the limelight. It's an interesting activity here in Boya. Fako is alive. Boya is alive. Linda is alive. Idina is alive. Linda, Tito. All these areas are alive, ladies and gentlemen. This is culture. We have all classes of persons here. We have left their various responsibilities to honor culture. We say special good afternoon to our traditional rulers, our leaders, our chiefs, our fathers, the custodians of our darling culture. Special good afternoon to all notables within the Fako division, all notables present, notables of the Boya Chiefdom. I can spot them from this end. It's a special good afternoon to you. I hope we all are enjoying ourselves here in the legendary city of Boya. And of course, we equally wish to acknowledge the presence of all the quarter heads of the Boya Chiefdom, as well as their traditional councillors. All of them are present here this day. The Onyamolios, the Wondongos, the Vasingis, the lower and upper Onyamogos, the Onyalenga, all the neighboring quarters. We have Mukunda, we have West, the likes of Bunaberi, Stranger West 1 and 2, Stranger East. Ladies and gentlemen, Fako is present. We urge you to enjoy yourselves in our company. One, two. You're welcome back, dear viewers. And we rounded up with the traditional wrestling activity. We are still here at Parapara Field, Boya Town. We are celebrating after witnessing a very interesting but brief traditional wrestling. The Faku people, dear televiewers, it is important to note that activities are expected to move with the speed of light. It is the second edition. We have Mola Fuga, popularly known as Fuga, Laose. Right now, following up with the Wileke. Wileke being rendered by the Wileke King himself. Laose, popularly known as Fuga, is doing so well and ensuring that it brings us back closer to our ancestral roots. The winner kicking himself, Lafuga, doing it well. Bomo Tata.
I don't know what you play today.
We are looking forward many more loving and attractive activities here. Let's have an idea of the program for today. We have drumming and warm up the arena by the Ghanaian dance group. Mini marathon from Boya Town to New Forest took place earlier from that's Palapala Field Boya Town. Right up.
Just go to the stage, enter.
Equally, I've witnessed earlier animation from the Mundam dance group of Yonga. The arrival of the runners from Dover was witnessed, and of course in time we shall be letting all of us know the various winners of the second edition of the MBANDO MOLATAKO mini marathon. We have many dance groups that are like we are witnessing the Lincoln dance group of Town, a dance group that very smart, ladies and gentlemen, across the country. We have sons and daughters from Mapula, Londongo, Masigi, Mongo, Yoma, just to mention ladies who are part of this great dance group, the dance group of Town. We call it out the dance group. The Lincoln dance group of Town, we have the Lincoln dance group out there in Congo. Yes, a very unique dance of the people. Special good afternoon to the head of the cultural committee called the just to note that we have coordinators from the various towns and villages. We have coordinators from there. Coordinators from Congo, we equally have coordinators from Limbe. So as we speak, the one of the 2024 MBANDO MOLATAKO taking place in Beira, we have the various coordinators of the various committees. One of them is a good Betale, who happens to be the cultural coordinator, MBANDO MOLATAKO Beira. Means we are going to have a cultural coordinator out there in Mongo, a cultural coordinator out there in the town of friendship Limbe. The Bapperman calls it Ovo. And above all, we have a steering committee that supervises all these committees from the various towns, the 3 towns inclusive. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we have Dr. Namangan Dongi, who is the honorary chairperson of the Takobane, honorary chairperson the Takobane Cultural Festival. He was the chairperson in the first edition, and he's performing very, very well, and maintains as the chairperson of the same committee for the second edition. It's interesting, yeah, and the wrestling field in Boyatown, the individuals group is on. We are showcasing culture, tradition, and its peak. There are some 18 minutes to the hour 2 p.m. Cameroon time.
Thank you very much.
We are seniors and tatas showcasing
Thank you very much. We are going to take another
culture.
group. That is the cha-cha. Remember, the people of Kwako are lovers of song and dance. So we are going to have
Chatangolo
and immediately
for
after
Okongo.
that we take some.
Chatangolo for Okongo, ladies and gentlemen, in grand style. We're at the wrestling field in Boyatown. Special good afternoon to the Secretary General of the Communications Committee, MBANDO MOLATAKO 2024. We have Dr. Efande, an inspiration by right and merit. She is one of the coordinators ensuring that we all are following live here at this is our YouTube channel. We are equally appreciating the presence of High Television with their live broadcast. MJ Digitals, where imagination meets realization. The great cha-cha music, this time around, Cha-cha-bolo from Okongo. Okongo is the base. That doesn't mean all of them or better still inhabitants of Okongo are expected to be part of the group. It is open for sons and daughters of Ako who wish to be culturally inclined, who wish to continue to be proud of where they are coming from. Transport, the president of the Bako Youth Association, Dr. Luma David Nango, who is dancing very elegantly, showing the world that we are proud of who we are. He is proud of who he is. Ladies and gentlemen, Otagolo of the Congo, Kamikali Sport, the quarter of Unalunga quarter chief. Of Unalunga quarters. Who is ensuring that supports the Bakwa people with a very rich cultural inclination. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the second edition of the MBANDO Molataco Cultural Festival. We are seeing approaching the stage the chairperson of the steering committee, Dr. MBANDO, as well as the business guru, business magnate, the richest man in the whole of Central Africa and even large. Ladies and gentlemen, the Bakura woman here, the pose photo. She is my we appreciate we are taking time the pose photo. This is photo dancing. Wonderful cha-cha cultural dance. Accompanied by Her Excellency here, LC Mbande. This is Bako. This is Bora. This is Bako.
Thank you so much. Right away, we are going to have Cham Cham all the way from Mukunda. Thank you very much. Cham Cham, get ready. We are expecting you here. And also, we expect some beautiful moves from the Mukunda Royal Valley. Remember, the
once more. It's a beautiful.
right now.
You're welcome back. What a great display from the Cham Cham dance group of Boyatown. Giving such a better, you can spot Chief Miranjo doing what he loves to do best. This is sport at its peak. The Cham Cham dance group. Ladies and gentlemen, we're live on the MBANDO MOLATAKO YouTube channel. Wherever you're watching in the world, that we have the picture, the event, even in the comfort of your bathroom, your toilet, the comfort of your office. You're having a break, wherever you find yourself, we are making sure that the MBANDO MOLATAKO YouTube channel meets up to your expectations. Cham Cham dance group of Boyatown animating in a very so a special thank you to the protocol committee, the hostesses, for ensuring that there is enough water in the celebration ground. The legendary Cham Cham dance group. Ladies and gentlemen, the paramount chief of Linda, His Royal Majesty Chief Manga Wayo Manga Musa I just made his way at the wrestling field, otherwise known as Palapala Field, hosting day one the Bando Yamako. Our two paramount chiefs are well seated. Alongside their peers from other chiefdoms
He's also dancing.
in the Boya municipality.
So you do not stay back. You are going ahead and you're taking the podcast on news as well. Thank you very much, Champion.
What a great and colorful cultural festival of the Bako people.
Thank you very much, Lola. We are moving to the your master was there, and you guys are ready to know the way, who goes the way, and of course shows the way. When the idea of the Bando was conceived, many could wonder which way are we to take. Will this new fruit, but with the leadership of our Nayomo and Kenya, we are here today, reminding of the year old movie. It's really congratulating straight away. We are going to listen to the paramount chief of Boya. He's going to talk to us.
The paramount chief of Boya, the Naliomo of the Bakros, is about addressing the people of Bako. Let's take a listen.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you all for coming to Boya today, which marks the start of the Mando. From Boya, we'll go to the Mondo tomorrow, celebrated them by the River Mondo. And then from the River Mondo, we'll go down to Victoria to celebrate with the people of Victoria together to make a strong support. The Mando started last week. We've also started really strong. In Bakro language, they say if it's going to be a beautiful day, you see it early in the morning. It means the beginning marks it defines how the whole occasion is going to be. On behalf of all the chiefs of Fako with whom I'm sitting here, and those sitting to my right, all the crown heads of this great division of Fako, we all welcome you to Boya today. Our goal for the Mbando is not just that it should be a cultural and it's also meaning that not just Mbando by but really undulating, meaning that development into our hands. Secondly, the chief of Liula Malale came visiting me yesterday night and asked me that what is the specific reason of MBANDO. And I told him that the primary goal of MBANDO is to bring people together, but the product of that togetherness should be development. Development not just in terms of infrastructural development like building roads, but we also want to see how to get our children into professional schools. We also want to see how to get our children into work. That's the bigger goal of the MBANDO. Because when I want to see the MBANDO move to Bonakanda next year. I want to see the MBANDO move to Unyanyimali. I want to see the MBANDO move to Ndame. I want to see the MBANDO move to Libula Malale.
I want to really appreciate the effort of the Senate Committee of the MBANDO. They have worked tirelessly. Some people only left my palace at midnight yesterday, still working for the success of this event. I really want to congratulate the chairman and all the members of the Senate Committee. They've held more than 30 meetings to bring the success that you see here today. They've gone down to Ave now, they've gone down to Victoria, they've gone to almost every possible village that's okay to hold these things to make the success of this event. We are very open to open the dialogue for any village, but the members of that village must be committed to work to make this a success. The elite of that village should come out and work to make this a success. It takes enormous amount of effort to raise funds for this event. Enormous amount of effort in convincing and persuasion to make this event forward. We the Batu people don't have big companies in the Tico and the Mauta, like all the other people celebrate big events in their area. So we rely on individuals to give us their own hard-earned currency to move this event forward. And so I'm begging on all of you that we should keep working together to move this event forward. And I thank all of you. I hope that as you leave here, you will all go to your home safely. And we have made provision for buses to move people to Mongo, because it's an enclosed area that we want all of you to go there and see where it is. And then from there we'll move to Victoria, where you can be hosting up the Kenneways, and all that many to the sea that you see there today. We have to go. You can't go. You can't go. You live in Japan in an independent room. You need more than Kima in the younger, more on you or you put in your granny. You live in the Nakema, really in the Nakema. But you don't need your back, you don't have to use your back. You got a little you don't need it. Ladies and gentlemen, the People's King just spoke to his people. The man reminds his people. He has spoken the minds and the hearts of his colleagues. The CEO of Temple, and of course, Like very clear that basically he wishes to see villages like Dana,
Minister Namora
Inakada,
want to contact Sonara, Captain, Passau to Cameroon, what we used to know as Cameroon to Cameroon.
villages like Libya and lots more. The players Bando in the subsequent years. In a nutshell,
and of course the association
Paramount Chief of Boya
of
has made it clear that Bando has come to stay.
Thank you so much for understanding
It is important
Bando.
Thank you very much,
for us
Thank you very much, Mola.
to digest
We are going to listen to
that
the
speech,
chairperson
the princess of the palace.
of the steering committee,
Dear viewers,
chairperson of Dr.
she is the lone female chief
has been chairing this
in
committee,
the entire
and they've been working
city
tirelessly
of Boya.
to make sure that
Princess Namondo Endeli, popularly known as Princess Mamina. What do you have to say concerning the words of welcome from the Naliomo as well as the Paramount Chief of Boya?
Well, I'm called Princess Suzanne Nanyongo Endeli. What the Naliomo said, I think everybody is amazed. Yes. Boya will remain Boya. Boya,
Boya, remember Boya, the unity, the love, the Molatako will continue. And of course, thank you very much, Princess. She happens to be the older sister of the Nalimo. It's time for us to listen to the chairperson of the steering committee of the second edition of Bando Yabako, the high level statesman, Dr. Namange Gongi.
What will you appreciate? Nabawu yangaba wanya ibajalo ojo umahuma wani andina atani polibemo moyamwe meteli wegamu ikomi beba yi mabeli nido wabe welcome to Nayomo Paramount Chief of Ikania, Paramount Chief of Chief of Bojogo Court area, of Moya Court area, of Soko Court area, of Mongo Court area, Mchangani, Chico, Linia, Idena, West Coast, over there, the Chief of Erika. Welcome to the start of the Bando Cultural Festival for 2024. This is the second edition of the Bando Cultural Festival. And Naliomo has already spoken and given the substance of the reasons why we organized the Bando Cultural Festival. I should say that the second edition, which we are launching today, has been much more difficult to organize than the first edition. The first edition rode on the euphoria of the coronations of our paramount chiefs of Boya and Imbe. It was easier to mobilize people and also to use funds that have been collected for other purposes, including the Fako Bando Multicultural Center. The second edition, as Naliomo said, until last night people were working and some contributions were coming until this morning. It's difficult to use what comes when you are already engaged in the occasion, to use it to organize the occasion. We hope that the next edition will be a bit easier to organize than this edition. The program today is the beginning of 3 days of celebration of Paso culture. It moves to Mongo tomorrow, and the toast to hold on Saturday. The various cultural displays should bring pride and confidence to us, the indigents of Paso, and also joy and relaxation to our visitors. Besides the cultural displays, as Daniel has said, there are other things that we can do to bring ourselves together and also to occupy the economic space of our nation. I think we should try as much as possible to look for this, especially so the Paco Bando Multi-Purpose Cultural Center, for which there will be a funding. There will be also 2 beautiful paintings that have been sold here with the purpose of raising funds. And I hope that there will be competitive bidding so that we can raise the maximum amount that can be generated from this photograph, this painting that has been made by a world-class painter, artist, Mola Osango Max Yoga. Many persons have assisted us and those have been recognized well. We thank them very much, especially those who provided water for us. As we all know, water is life. So we are all happy that we have such a great support. So welcome again to the Paramount Chiefs, to the Excellencies, the dignitaries, and all the chiefs of Paco, all the invited guests. Let us all have a good time. Welcome again.
The chairperson of the steering committee, ladies and gentlemen, the former UN scribe, Dr. Namanga Ngongi, a man of few words, but filled with wisdom. He is a living and surviving icon, inspiration, just to say the least. He has made it clear that from Boya we are moving to Mongo come Friday the 20th of December 2024. From Mongo we shall be moving to Vo mean Limbe, the town of friendship, on the 21st of December 2024. It is important to note that this is the second edition of the Fako Bando, and just like the Nalemo mentioned, the Bando has come to stay. We thank God for the President of the Republic, His Excellency President Paul Biya, for empowering the likes of the Prime Minister, Chief Dr. John Ngute, for ensuring that he validates the choice of the people of Boya and Limbe. This is why we have a dynamic, young, intelligent, handsome, and very, very, very educated and full of wisdom chief, paramount chief, in the person of Chief Dr. Robert Isukambela Endeli, the paramount chief of Boya and the Nalumo of the Bakres. Of course, we equally wish to thank the Prime Minister for ensuring that we validated, of course, the paramount chief of Limbe, Ikaneya, Chief Elufa Manga, making sure that we have young, intelligent, and bright, well-thinking Cameroonians who have been imbibed with cultural realities to lead the Fako people. That is why we are celebrating the second edition of the Fako Bando. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a choir from Congo. Still, we shall be giving you details. Let's just watch as they animate. This is Elongi from Lingombi to Mondane to Cham Cham to Cha Cha. Now we are with Elongi. Enjoy. We are here live at the wrestling field in Boya. Ladies and gentlemen, along the right now, we're at the wrestling field in Boya. We're live at the Fako Bando Molatako YouTube channel. And we have the presence of the notable, ladies and gentlemen. This the CV is so much that if I start to enumerate here, we are going to take the day. However, this the cultural enthusiast, he happens to be the lover and promoter of the culture of the Fako people. Let me welcome Molanje Kale, Ojole Bamutate, Neki Rara, Neki Nama Jukelano. So we are witnessing the second edition of the Bando Yavako Cultural Festival. This maybe we begin with your role, because we know that you're a member of the steering committee. How has it been so far, and how did it, what did it take to get to this point?
It has been a very difficult journey through hills and valleys to get to this level. For the last 6 months, 7 months, we have been holding meetings all across Fako division. The meeting started as early as July at the palace in Boyaye, the Naliomo's palace in Mukunda. Severally, they will move down to the Kanya palace in Jolimbe for sensitization and to strategize for this year's bando. We moved to Idinao. From Idinao, we moved to Motumene, and then to Mongo twice, and then to Batoke, and then back to the Nalimo's palace. The steering committee is made up of more than 20 members, but not every that number was very active. Some fell along the road, and then some only reappeared again at the nick of time. So that is very difficult to raise funds at a very difficulty this year. And the chairman is going to make a statement on the last day because of the nonchalance that has been exhibited by those who thought should be at the forefront of it. We sent out appeals, hundreds of appeals. One, because of thank our elites of Fako and in a few of them who acted very well, and a few citizens of Boya, economic stakeholders in town who are not Fako sons, but they have made their base here for the support. And like I said, a few companies like come around, you can see giving them TN and so on. We are calling on the custodians of the land to, as much as possible, be at the forefront of reviving our culture through the bando. The bando is for Molatako, that's for unity. The bando is for development and progress, as you hear Naliomo saying.
Thank you very much, Mula J. Kalem. We are having a second edition. What are some of the innovations that we are experiencing, are going to experience since this day one in this during this second edition of the Fako Bando?
This year we are showcasing, executing some of our artifacts of Fako. You will see that the first canopies at the entrance have quite some stuff there. There are also some local women cooking traditional meals across the road. You can stroll there for a bite. And also our artifacts, some utensils and tools that were used for farming and for hunting and other things, even traditional materials that are in display. We have also brought in artists from Fako Division. Max Leonga, he will be exhibiting some paintings of the beautiful Fako vegetation and the Fako man. You can also see that there are more chiefs this time around than last year. The two paramount chiefs are here. The second class chief of Great Support, you were not here last year, is here. We are all delighted. The there is pomp and pageantry, even though we started timidly. Today is a working day, as you can see, but there are more sponsors, as you can see the displays today. We are moving to Mongo. Mongo. Many people think that Tico ends it for all, but if you go right to Mongo, then you discover that we are going to showcase at the bank of the Mongo River. That's another innovation. This year we are ending the bundle at the shore of Victoria. Unlike last year when we ended it in Boya, and we expect a message from the gods of the sea. Last year we had a message from the god of the mountain, Ivaramoto, who told us that we should go and multiply. There's more on there because our population is decreasing. We want fertility should be improved so that we get the children just after we are a father of 3 within 2 years. These are the type of young people we want to multiply, not just sit and make noise. Because if we don't impact the generation with human resources, we will miss it all at the end if we are not here. And that's why we were thinking that this year we should make our children participate in more activities so that we can impart the culture to them.
Thank you very much, Bolanje. And we say we are grateful for your input. And may God continue, the God of the mountain and the goddess of the sea, may they continue to bless you so that you shall continue to do the good work that you've been doing for your people of Fako. Thank you very much. God bless Fako Division. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. That was Bolanje Kale, a notable in the Boya chiefdom, and of course, a very, very important member of the steering committee, Bando Ravako, both first and second editions. He happens to be the former education secretary of the Presbyterian Church in Cameroon, and right now the general manager of Pressbook Presbyterian Church in Limbe. So we have another Elongi. We've had them from the Congo, Sopo, and all over. We are so happy that just like Mulanje mentioned, everything is happening more pump this year. Ladies and gentlemen, it is important to note that the people of Fako have come as one person, beginning today to celebrate the rich culture of the people that constitute the tribe, the Bakoi. We have the Bombokos. We have the people from Isu. We have, of course, Bimbia, Rivia, all of us not living our balance. They are part of the Fako division. Joining me live here at the wrestling field of Boya Town, where we are having the second edition, or witnessing second edition of the Fako Yabando, is none other than our wonderful communications guru, ladies and gentlemen, all the way from the United States of America. She decided to not miss this great event, and of course we call her a woman from the heart of gold. Special good afternoon, senior colleague.
Thank you so much, my dear son and my able Mola. I am glad to be here.
All right, so maybe you start by telling us who you are and why you're here.
Again, as we have said before, my name is Agin Baye. Bobango Pikin, based in the United States, Maryland, precisely. I am here. I am a Fako, proud Fako Molana, and I don't see it possible to be in America at this time of the year where my village and my own people are celebrating our culture, our heritage, our pride. So that's why I'm here. I'm here to celebrate, and I came with my children and my grandchildren. They are all here.
Okay, so how is this Bando Fakoyan Bando or Bando ya Fako? How is it important to you to pay flights together with family just to be here? How important is it?
It's very important because at a given point we thought that we have lost our culture, especially some of our kids that are born in the diaspora. They are not here. They have not been able to witness our culture, and it gives a room for us to meet as a people, a common ground to meet, and there's so many things happen. We exchange ideas, we exchange contacts, you get to meet people, you get to meet business people. You know, there's a lot going on in Brazil. So if you don't get to places like this, there's no way you can meet some of these people. So to me, this bando, this come together is actually a very, very important event that should not be missed by any Fakwe indigenes. Thank you so much.
And of course, we really wish that you have a beautiful time. We are from South America. So, are you representing South America or it's yourself?
Of course, I'm always carrying the flag of South America anywhere I get to. So I am here. Unfortunately, my president, Julius Name, is not here this year. He was here last year. But we have a couple of South America representatives here, like we have Auntie Christine Diver. We have Mola Notable Molambe from Dallas. So we have so many of us here to represent Faco America. So we are proud to be here. And again, don't forget that Heart of Gold Luxury has restaurants, have a guest house. If you need a place to rest, Heart of Gold has it all. The best food, a very beautiful guest house, a very beautiful motel, and you name it all. So you're welcome to Heart of Gold Bokwango.
Thank you so very much. The Queen of the Heart of Gold, the Congo Pekin, Fako family, Nawan.
Thank you so much, and I'm so proud and privileged to be here in Bea to celebrate this great event.
And we believe that you are going to eat a lot of itakoko.
I've eaten some already. I ate some nice itakoko Bible and kanda, very nice, very hot, and some yamangwa. So I have been highly welcomed. Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you so very much. Yeah, Agi, ladies and gentlemen, all the way from the United States of America. So we are happy that we are celebrating culture.
All right, we have the Paco artists here. They compose a special song for this wonderful ceremony. We are going to have them present their song right away. We know the Paco people are people who love song and dance.
Ladies and gentlemen,
A variety of
after
dances,
experiencing
choral group.
the
We
great
cannot limit ourselves to choral group.
music,
And so, our clients,
the long dance
and this
from the people of Fako, it's now time for artists Fako division will come together as one, and they composed recharge. Have come together as one to celebrate
their heritage, their cultural values, singing for the people of Ako. And we are proud to introduce to you. I can spot the princess. I can spot Life and the Putus, our mother from Onakeda village. All of them present here today to give to us what culture is expected to be.
Immediately after that, we have other presentation. Then we step away to the launching of the magazine.
Of course, other activities like launching of the Bando magazine. They're going to take center stage. Bando Multipurpose Center donation towards that. We are having all this uplifts the spirit of the Fakoman. No directives,
we are encouraging every other person here. Just over the entrance and we will have a wonderful conversation with everyone. Thank you so much. Please, if we don't encourage our rich human culture, nobody will. Members of the Standing Committee have tried to give us just a little bit of our variety. We have respect the way our we have people fighting our Asian friends. By the way, I would like to
and of course, you're welcome back. Joining live here at the wrestling field here in Boyatown for the one of the Sako Bando 2024 edition is none other than a very powerful man of God who has not left his cultural heritage, but never been away from his culture or traditions. His CV is very rich, and if we start enumerating the CV, then we shall leave by midnight. In the meantime, please let me welcome the Reverend Jeti Billy, who is going to introduce himself properly for your listening and viewing pleasure.
Thank you so very much. Like you rightly said, I am the Reverend James Ibebi, a retired Baptist pastor after serving the CBC for 47 years. And I am one of those who love the culture that the Lord Jesus Christ, our God Himself, gave us. It was our God-given culture that must not be adulterated or forgotten. The reason why I'm trying to play my own part to do language development to make sure that our young people read and write in the language. I have over 1,400 of them learning online with me every day. And I want to thank this opportunity for bringing me here at this wonderful Bando Cultural Festival that is taking off here in Boya, and tomorrow we will go the next day in Victoria. And we'll try to follow the train and make sure that we are present there to do the best we can. Okay, Reverend, retired. Please, maybe you want to notify us on the role of Christian religion vis-a-vis our traditions, because today is a cultural, traditional day where we are celebrating the people of Ako and remembering our roots. So, what is the difference? What demarcates culture and religion? Culture is always a religion. You need to know that. So there is no motive to demarcating. It's just that there are certain things done out of the church and out of the let me say a holy vicinity. But remember that God Himself through His Son said, "No two or three are gathered in His name, there in the midst of them they are." That's the more reason why we put God first. Remember that I was invited to be here to give an opening prayer, but my sister was hospitalized and I had to go see her. But Nakale came in and they came in my stead to give us the opening prayer, to invite God to fix it, because without you, we can do nothing. The only difference in that is that all of these things are done out of the church periphery. But I want to thank God that the great prayer church and the Baptist church are not far from here. And the good number of Christians are here. And for that reason, God is the one who originated this culture. Man did not just come out of these things, but God kept it in the inside of us in order that we may continue to come together and build up a society with a difference. Also, we want to add that it is in this kind of an environment that we pick up our wives and we'll be able to make Zimbabwe great again, or Fako people great again. The bottom line on it is that we are trying to bring ourselves together as Fako people so that there will not be anyone says I come from Mungo, I come from Bakal, I come from Wavy, and so on. All of us are one people, and in togetherness we can move ahead and pick up all of what is trying to be taken away from us, limitably to an extent. And I want to stand in the gap to call the Almighty God that anyone who comes us with anything that belongs to us, he has touched the Lord and touched wrong people. And by the grace of God, we will have to go down on his knees and confess. So our culture is a very rich culture. I enjoy it. You don't see us sacrificing human beings here or catching animals to one thing or the other. So we are just here to enjoy ourselves and make Fako great again. All right, the Reverend. Another question this time around. This is the second edition, and you've been instrumental in the background, ensuring that we have a perfect organization. In your own way, you've been first contributing in write-ups, magazines, and all that. We are also talking about the documentaries and everything that has to do with the Fako Bando. What are we as viewers? What are we as inhabitants of Fako? What should we be expecting us to be different as compared to the first edition this time around? Yes, the next edition, as far as write-up are concerned, we will go into the details of some of our culture that are often forgotten and try to help us means and come in with most of the things that are not properly done when they are written and documented. For example, let me say the marriage rights and all the Rwanda, Eboe, and so on. If they are properly written and documented, our children who are coming behind will be able to be able to get that, and the progeny will be happy with what we have got. Then that's why I tried to see that in every Monday I come in with a write-up, but I am beginning to do some kind of other write-up that I have started already for the next Monday. So that in the next Monday magazine will be rich indeed. And also to try as much as we can to make sure that we introduce the writings of our dances. Why is it called Teta? Why is it called Mabuka? Why is it called Wukam? Why is it called Ubeba? Why is it called and so on? So we try to make sure that we teach our people what they have not yet known about our culture. Thank you so very much. I wish you a very good time while in the company of the Bandura Bako, and I will hope and pray that our good God Almighty who is watching us, we're talking about the God of the mountain as well as the goddess of the sea, and they should bless the Faka people in various ways, and in your own prayer too, we all are expected to be blessed wherever yesterday. Yeah, that's it. God Himself likes people coming together, and I think that the togetherness will continue to hold ahead with very many other things, and pass the relay baton to the younger ones who are coming behind. And we pray that I'm here, and thank you so very much. And I pray that tomorrow we'll be in Mungo and the next day in Victoria to make sure that we do our very best in anticipation of the next battle, which is going to be better than this one. Thank you so very much, and God bless you, sir. Thank you. That's the Reverend Ketin David, ladies and gentlemen, the Pastor Cameron Baptist Convention, cultural enthusiast, and lots more. We want to appreciate you. We love you for joining us at the Western Field of Bear Town, and we are witnessing live the second edition, the run of the second edition of the Bandura Bako, that's the cultural festival of the Fako people. Right now we have Merike on stage, Namala Epagoko, that's the same title. Enjoy as you come back in a jiffy. Ladies and gentlemen, we are having a most of guest to them, and we are so blessed as a faculty that we have such caliber of persons around us. Yes, it is Bandura Bako, and we have here. We talk about the mountain, we talk about the god of the mountain, the Fasamoto, and we have here the queen of the mountain, ladies and gentlemen. She's here live and direct, a daughter from Mukunda village, and we have here our queen, the queen of the mountain, Sarah Liengu.
Ja nga wandi tong mami okomandi ngoma lwatu banja ya wema bene kowa ema je neki bantu bakaneli yaru babeli ichibigaru ema wongwele bebele ya because enge funda ema bampela libabe bamabe irango jaru mbande wite wonga yambua irabo ngapera bitilipo embo enge mbate sabimba to wende nde chura bitilipo nga embua ya wonga tena nali anu ejida izai tolini ndo atunika onu enge bona ndela libamba mawe tilindo atulimawe ndili atulama rangwa mama we ombeza bonda emeya ya ebenete awongo avuza wonda bena woti ya mama ngoma dongele ekoa
Oh, wow. Thank you so much, our queen. You are so inspirational, and you've been a lot to ensure that you inspire the younger generation in Fako. We are so blessed to have you as our mother, as our queen, still very strong and alive. So we want to ask you,
What are you expecting? You can speak in any language of your choice, even in Mokwe, we love it even. What are you expecting this time around in the second edition of Bando Yavaku?
We nimba na temi ya ono na agbe ai. O la gbanba na agbe na weli emana na weli mana weli dingana ewanja moto aguna oligbe ya. Okay, na jeli the third position. Ewo wa jelo owo to wa yes.
Okay,
Ewo wa jelo owo to wa ma be di mbuzambua. Belini lwangi lizo ya ndi owo to laki ate o mana ba do na ba lu che ya obuza. Be na ga bita ba nu ta. Be ma me ba no wa na bilianu ba ne ya ndi duwe ma one ba na ba kwa yi. Ba no na mende na really 60 years nange. Mbana muna. Yes, 60. Onga mbana rima babe ni naliate sina ene ema bana wana bape ema wobe bagbe ya ene ya olwangila bako bani tataiza enga bena raleka data mike ke already paramount chief wadema ene ya lwangi aiti kale kaiza but orenje easy easy but amowi ma atike kalita meko ba ofi to kwere ai ewanja onange moto wa kutoka kwa moja wa 10 million Bonami wakati bani watu wale lamu wala wane mauja matozi wana ni mbamba na mbamba ni mbamba ya kuwa waja manga tilo kutila wonga ro bana wani wala dima ene ya ema eli ebakazi ene bakazi obita obi mauja obi be mabi aze oteni ena ibada moto ade na mije wonga ro iso to bana tene bakoma oizai mame igbeya omi so izai mame igbeya bana weli dina nangate na luchage bako ewanja eneza ko enano gbeya ya gaizai odenje ya odenje wa na wa ga di gbamu ya no me bako odo ede boda boni mo jiwe o but mo na mari jongba mo ma re eluwe mo ma re mo jinbo ko ai mo ga do bana wa ta kelele na ta kelele bebe papa adu ema ame kunda oje inya itindele bana wana bana weli na wo ko ya na wo kole tawi na ba luda ko ya o manano
thank you so very much Mama, the Queen of the Mountain, Sarah Liango, who has blessed us with the Moko language, speaking very fluently. And we're happy that we have our mother who is very, very much alive. She said she's 60 years. She came third in this year's marathon for the Bando. And she shows that she has a lot to still offer for the younger generation. However, she's calling on the young persons of Ako to please make sure that they come out from their hiding and be part of the sporting activities and learn how she is today. So please, ladies and gentlemen, it's a pleasure to have the Queen of the Mountain in our midst of the Molatako Bando channel at YouTube is live. And the last words to the organizers and the population, last words before we call it a day from this end.
Evanja ene ya ema wochamone ngamo mumbuza o makabe lwangi bena omene e mabana babape bama bendi bana babape mene ndi amabanga e makagbamu simono ngwana beli na lutima mono ngwa be sineni be mono ngwa be balia o kanara leta lizoma wangi lingi ndimidi jaru katango ema itindele ene ya owo eni ndimi jaru katango ema itindele ene ya owo wanema lo bawe na wo etende be duwele be na lo na wo e mamone ngabe ilia be na ilia be ya wo ben bana tinda be lo yema wangila ba poliwe ni sebwani one bana baduwe
where are you people
one bana badu mabeli wọ́n gbàgbọ́ wọ́n náà fẹ́ fún wẹ̀lẹ̀lẹ̀ wọ́n mi ò ní wájà fẹ́ wò wá bẹ́ẹ̀ tẹ́ bá wò wá tó bá àjọyọ̀ ọ̀yà bẹ́ẹ̀ tó ṣe ṣe wà dídí lóòótá dídí àjàwúmá òbí ti ẹ̀ máná lò máná má a ò jẹ́ ó ní ya ìṣímòyà yín ẹ̀yìn lórí àjọyọ̀ ó ń kíyàn má tàtí.
Thank you so much, the Queen of the Mountain. We are so blessed to have you around. And of course, we have other guests who were expecting in the course of the program. Mama? We have other guests whom we are to receive at the end of the program. But before that, let's continue to savour this time around a composition from one of the groups here in Fako, who are making sure that they do everything possible to spice the event which we are witnessing live here at the MBANDO MOLATAKO channel YouTube, and we hope that you are connected, because distance at this age and time is not a barrier. Enjoy the beautiful composition from the group from Roma, yes, Roma, Bova, the land of culture. Do not go away. We shall be right back to continue giving you the nitty-gritties and details as far as the second edition of the MBANDO MOLATAKO is concerned. Stay with us.
Please put your hands together. Thank you. Thank you. Special composition for this ceremony. Thank you, Abel, for supporting culture and for state supporters. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Please put your hands together.
So going back to our artist, Max Yoga, he knows the agriculture very well, and he presents it in his paintings. I would like to find out from exactly he is representing. And he talks about the fruits, he talks about trade and barter of gold, he talks about how the Bakuri people are attached to the mountain and to the sea, and to our two gods, Ebaramute and Nyangonamana. And he talks about how what happens in Fako influences all of what happens in Cameroon. And each time that anything important wants to happen in Cameroon, it starts from the mountain or from the sea. And all of this is presented in his painting. And we have copies here of what he has painted. Each one of these is 10,000. And this has been signed by the paramount chief of Fako, of Boya, and the paramount chief of Limbe, and the chairman of the steering committee. So this is very authentic, and you can put it in a frame and hang it in your house. Please, each person here must have a copy of this, because I know not everybody can afford to buy the paintings themselves, which sell in millions of CFA. So please, the hostesses will be coming around, buy these copies of his paintings, 10,000 each. And while they are coming around, I'll give the floor to Mr. to say something about what this means, what this auction means to the progress of our project, FMCC.
Hello. As you mentioned, my name is Jacob Wa. Recently, the paramount chief gave me a Bakuri name meaning Ewongu. Right? The name means the help as a community help. And I received that name with a lot of gratitude. And I want to use this opportunity to thank all the chiefs who sat and came up with that name. But the reason I am here today was because I am very connected to the Fako land. Very connected. I came here just a week from the US to be able to support my sister LC to be able to get this event going. And the seriousness of this event, the MBANDO and the multi-purpose center cannot be taken lightly. So please, as she mentioned, each person should be able to get a copy of this while we're going to move to the auction of the bigger print out there. But before I start, people know me. When I speak, I say something about my wife. And this time is good. My wife and I decided that this painting, we're going to buy 500,000 worth. And they're going to put it in every school, most schools the 500,000 going to cost. So that's probably going to be, what, 50 or so. So we're going to buy the 500,000 watt just to encourage and support. And why are we doing that? Because we know that that money is going to go to the multi-purpose cultural center. The idea of that center is so amazing that most of us, when it's going to be realized, the FACO people will stand up very, very proud. I have looked at it. I've talked to the paramount chief. I've talked to friends in the US, in England, in Germany, and all of them understand this. But they cannot stand if us on the ground cannot do something. I know the FACO people are good people, and I know a lot of us have money. Even if you have 100 francs, 1,000 francs, spare a bottle of Trantois and collect it and send it to that multicultural center. What I heard the paramount chief said, we don't have a lot of big companies here. But I know the FACO people are very educated. I know the FACO people are very connected. So use your connection. Talk to companies overseas. Talk to who you know and tell them what you're trying to do. I bet you they're going to support us. So what I'm encouraging all of us here is put your hand in your pocket. I know everybody here. I know people who can buy this now. So please go around and start selling it. If you don't buy it, I'll come to you and I'll give you a copy. I know you can pay for it. I know people who can afford it. So please do it before I come to you. The second thing is, while they're doing that, we're going to move to the next step of the auction. You want to make sure that auction, that painting, I don't know, is somewhere out there? Yeah, the painting, I don't know if people should see it. We want to do it now because people need to see the value of that, the picture of that. If they can bring it, can they bring it in? Is it too big? I thought they should do that. But while they're doing that, I keep, putting your angels chairs, the people of FACO, be people you are and put your hands in your pocket. I want to see all of you going home with one of this. Please, I know that. And I'm going to look around. If people who have not taken the copy, I'm going to start calling names. In the next 30 minutes, I'm going to start calling names. There is 60 wants one. So please go around, and we want to make sure, the market is hot. I like business. I'm a businessman. So I will sell anything. I will sell this because I know it's good. So please, anybody here want one? Anybody want one? Okay, they'll be coming around. I don't know the problems here. So how are we doing? At the beginning of the year. So thank you. Wonderful. This is which one? Thank you very much. Thank you. This is what we're only right now. The secretary of the traditional council. Oh, thank you. Rango Moye. So, still ready? Thank you very much. The quarter heads, please, we expect all of you to have this in your sitting room. That's right. Quarter heads. So how are we doing? Wonderful paintings here for you people. Thanks to those who paid. We're not done yet. We just want to say thank you. The market is still going. The market is hot. So try to get something. And think about it. You want to be able to look at the multi-purpose center and say, I contributed that. I contributed to that. Even if it's a piece of block, or a piece of concrete, a piece of nail, you look at the building, when it's all done, you're going to say, I was part of that. Keep going. It's not going to be finished. We're going to keep doing it. We're going to keep giving it. So please put your hands in your pocket. Who else is taking it around? Just you? Okay. Keep going. You make sure look at the VIP. Just look at the scene and put it in there. That's where the money is. Go where the money is. Thank you. Yes, that's true. Where the money is been poured everywhere. Everywhere. Thank you. That's a good donation.
All the notables have a copy.
Somebody's showing over there.
Thank you.
Somebody's showing over. Try to spread this. Is there anybody over there?
They are moving gradually.
Thank you. Yeah. That's true. Thank you. Let me do that. Okay. So the request, a wonderful request is coming that we want the main guy to explain what it is, and we think that it's just fair for the chiefs to get at least 10 copies each. This is the time for the chiefs to support them. At least each 100 or 20, just do something. So we'll call you to explain, yourself, what was in your mind, what were you thinking when you came up with this paper. Honestly, I've seen it, that's why I bought 50. Thank you.
Thank you. I'm honored to be here and I'm honored to be blessed by the chiefs. I'm so happy. I would like to say something. When I started painting, I was about maybe 16 years old. I used to go up the mountain in summit. So when you go up the summit, you have a lot of colors on top of the summit. So I took some of them because I did not have money to buy things. And when I came down at the forest, all the colors disappeared. I had the courage. I came and saw my grandfather, the late Chief Indeli. I told him, Dad, I'm an artist, but I don't have money to buy colors. But I went up the mountain. I saw some colors, but coming down in the forest, all of them changed. He said, son, go and use them and exploit your talent to the world. And that is what I did. And the painting that I used, those colors, I took it to Belgium, and the Queen of Belgium gave me 40 million. I refused, and I brought the painting back. And the painting is with me. Because I said it's not everything that the rich can have. But I wanted to give that legacy to the people, the Bakuri people. So my style is not abstract, it's not figurative, it's the Roko style. And that is the style that I'm selling around the whole world. So you people having these paintings here. This copy is just a gift. I do exhibit.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're welcome back. If you're just joining us, you're watching the MBANDO TV. We're streaming live on YouTube. One of Fako Cultural Festival at the wrestling field in Boyatown. The event has brought together sons and daughters all over the division, the great Fako division, to celebrate cultural identity, and it is its second edition, where we are equally pushing the idea of Fako Multi-Purpose Center. We call it the magazine, the MBANDO magazine. Before me here, we have Dr. Anambwa Etondo, member of the steering committee from inception, because we are on the second edition. So we are going to listen to what she has to say about this day one of the second edition of the Fako Bando that we're witnessing live here at the Boya Wrestling Field. Special notable remind us that she is a notable of the Boya Chiefdom. Special good afternoon to you, Mama Notable.
Good afternoon and Moramo to everyone. Thank you very much for being part of Bando 2024. I am Ianyango, Richard Bambua. Like you introduced me, notable of the Boya First Class Chiefdom. I'm a title holder of Great Support Mokobo Chiefdom. I am happy to be here. I'm glad to see this crowd because when we were planning in the course of the year for this edition of Bando, we hardly really thought that we're going to have this crowd here. And so we are glad that the run has been so beautiful. And it is our hope that the 2 and 3 are going to be even more beautiful than the 1. The real idea of Bando is to bring the Fako people together, so that together we'll be able to ensure peace in our land and in our country. The whole idea of Fako Bando is so that the Fako people can get back to their roots and find their identity and know that we are sisters and brothers born under the foot of Mount Fako and by the shores of the Atlantic Ocean of Victoria. And so we are here as a family, a large family of Fako people, to tell the world that Fako is strong, to tell the world that when Fako comes together, they do big things. The high point and highlight of today and tomorrow and Saturday will be to raise some funds with which we are going to continue with the main project that Bando has, the project of putting up a Bando multicultural center for Fako people. The paramount chiefs of Bola, Limbe, Mongo are all together to ensure that this dream comes true. And it is our prayer that all Fako people put their efforts together, put their resources together, so that we get this project done in the nearest future. I want to say happy celebrations to all Fako people, to all friends of Fako who are here and those who are watching. Happy celebrations, and please let us remember to remain peaceful, remember to work together so that Fako and the entire Cameroon is going to continue to move on. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, and your office before we continue the view. As a member of the steering committee, what should we be expecting during this second edition of the Bando? I was not part of the first edition, and because the population just watching us all over the world, we wish to understand if there are any innovations, expectations as far as the second edition is concerned.
Of course, there are innovations. You can see even the fundraising of this year is quite an innovation, because with the steering committee looked for one of our finest artists, painters, who is international, Max Lyonga Sako, and he's here with paintings, and you can hear people offering to get a painting, a single painting, for 5 million francs. And of course, it's an auction sale. The highest bidder is going to get the paintings. And so that's an innovation. That's what we did not do last year. We've done it this year, and it's going to work out very well. And the paintings that he has done, He's also done the miniature ones so that any other person who is present here can be able to get one. And so we think that this year it's more interesting, more lively, and even the cultural display for this year is actually something that we did not see last year.
Thank you very much, Nyango. Yeah, Dr. Temembua. We appreciate your efforts. Any maybe message for the younger generation, having in mind that we are transitioning the tradition from the old to the young.
I noticed you found it difficult to give me an appellation. Just call me Ian Yango Temembua. Forget about the others. For the younger generation, that's the intention of MBANDO, so that generational gap that had existed will close it. MBANDO will close it. The young generation should be able to, through the MBANDO, see and appreciate the culture, the mannerism, the language, and everything that a FACO person has, so that, like it is said, and so the young generation, the younger people, should be able to replicate, imitate, and continue with the FACO culture as the days go by, as the years go by, and as generations go by.
Thank you very much. Yeah, corrections are noted. We appreciate your efforts. Very powerful woman, lover of culture. In fact, she is one of the brain behind the success of the first edition, and even the success of because from day one it's already a success. She has noted that we've had many innovations, and even
In 1994 to 2095. That is the vision of the painting. Before 2095, our cultural place is finished, is completed, and we'll be having a lot of activities because that is the vision that I have. So I don't sign when I paint a painting the same date. I look forward, So this is the meaning of this one. The other one, this one. So this is the one that protects us, that covers us. So if Asamoto is holding Nyango Namuna, you see there's a hand down. That friendship. Then you have a boat with fish which talks about the trade by barter that we call Chikowa. We exchange. They were doing this exchange in Mutengene, called Mutengene. So this is the idea of this, and this today is our power that we have, to share, to exploit, and to make the youths tomorrow have this cultural interpretation spirit. So this is what I'm presenting here. So this painting here, you can have it, but the original is for the person that have to buy it. That is the original. So we keep the secret. Like I said, to have a beautiful wife, you need to spend a lot of money. And the painting, these paintings are not just paintings. I said, I'm not the one who have done it. It's the whole FACO population. So we cannot sell our daughter to
somebody who cannot take care of that daughter very well because he has to talk about the story in all generations. Thank you, Mulai. Thank you. Honestly, I'm learning a lot of stuff. If anyone knows of any painter who has taken a culture and put it in a painting, let me know. This is the first time I'm seeing a culture put in a painting the way he addressed it. I love painting. I've gone to several places to see different shows in painting, but this is the first time. So please know that you're getting a piece of art. A piece of art. So we don't forget about the 10,000. Just keep buying that until we can go. Then we're gonna go in the auction. There's a 5 million. Nothing has moved on that. So we have another second one. The second one we want to move to is we're gonna start that at 1 million. So I'll just take it down. So we give an option for somebody to stand up and say, yes, I can get that. You know, people are listening. People in the US are probably watching, and people in London, and you want that to stay here in Cameroon. So please do something. Do something. Right? I just think I see people checking about their accounts. They're thinking about how they're going to do this. I see people just thinking that it's 1 million enough, or it's 2 million is what I'm going to do, or it's 3. You can go up to 6. You know, it's a choice, but it's the value. But don't look at just the painting. Think that the money that's going to come out of this painting is going to go and help us to complete our multi-purpose center project. So this is our project, and that is the aim. So you're going to stay in your house with your painting, and you know that this painting I bought is going to help our project. Okay, thanks. So can we go put the painting, which is the big one and which is the small one, to show which one is it? Which is the big one? And we can show the picture so they know the difference. Say this big one, go stand by it. Can someone you guys take it? Which one is the big one? This one? Okay, go stand by it. Maybe the big one. When you go there, you stand and you can bring the other one. So you should thanks for all the comments and cooperation. It means we are trying to follow up. People want to know what they are buying, but the unfortunate thing, the guy who did it, they have this tradition or technique in painting that is the only thing we buy without understanding, but they're giving us the smaller copy. And so the big one is this, and then the smaller one is I can hold it moving around. This is the big one. This is the big one, and that's the one that has been sold. So this one is sold. And where is the small one? This is the one we just proposed, $1 million, and we're expecting that somebody will pick it up over $2 million or $3 million. So 1 million, one. Keep going. 1.5. There's 1.5 over there. 1.5 over there. 1.5. Whoa, thank you. So we're moving up. Keep moving up. Who wants to go more than that? I know you people are capable. You guys are capable. They know business guys here. I know them. I know them. We go to cabarets, right? We spend money. I know them. Please. Go more than 1.5. Who can do that? Look at that side. Look at that side. Yeah, look at you side. That side. So, what about this side? And what about this side? You know? 1.7. 1.7. That room is right there. Go 1.7. Who else? 1.750. The way it's moving up. Where the shoes? This is. I would want this in my palace. If I was cheating about my palace, change. Let me bring it closer. Probably. Do you want this in your palace? Somebody can. All right. Anybody can say something? 1.8. else? That side is quiet. They might do something. What? 1.8 is it? 1.8? 1.850. Now it keeps climbing. Where's that people closer? That side is quiet. What is happening on this side? Even people sitting here, anyone here can look at it too, except the Bible, we did it, you know. You guys want to see it? 1.850? 1.9. Keep climbing, keep climbing. We know the mountain is very high, right? So we're going to climb as high as we can go. Someone can take us to the summit with this. Take us to the summit. Keep climbing. Keep climbing. 1.950. I love that angle. That angle looks like there's a good thing happening there. Did I hear something over there? 1.950 for now. 1.950. Hey, let's make some money, man. 1.950. 1.950. You guys want me to come closer? 1.950. 1.950. 1.950. 1.950 is quiet. I like round figures. Can somebody just round it up? So we don't have to do it with 1.950. 1.950. 2 million. Now you go. There you go. Now you do something. Keep going. Thank you. Thank you. So 2 million. 2,100,000. There you go. I'm coming back to the chiefs, man. I'm going to come back to you. And all of that is coming from the notables. That's right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. The notables are in your ways, please. Put your hands together. Give your hands together for them. Put your hands to 2.5 so far. 2.1. Before we go, I want to continue to say, now then we drive. But I'll keep saying that until we reach the target. We're climbing. We have what more, right? Let's keep going. We'll try for 2. Keep going. Who else? Who else? Don't say I didn't show you guys, no? Who else? Who else? Let's get a price so that people can think. Yeah, it's quiet. When people quiet, they think money. It's okay. Okay, I came and I checked with the bank. They said we should put some more pressure to be able to get it going. Keep we end with hot 1. Let's go to hot 2. Keep going hot 2. You know, I was looking at the dimension. You know, if we can get half of that. You know, the first big one was 2 to 5. And then we look at that. Look at the sizes that were 3/4 of that. You know, that size. So anybody can say something. So 2.1. And then anybody want to go up a little bit? Sometimes it's a word to the corner that has been talking more than this, right? Anybody? What I'm telling you? And I just went to you. I'm not asking. Hi. Okay. Someone is taking through. You guys want some quiet for a minute to think? They say you can do it. What? No? Okay, everyone keeps sending me back to this side. To this one? You say what? Okay. And? We should conclude? Okay, so 2.2. Oh, yes, we just took us to hot 3. We were almost there. Hot 3. We just a few more, so climbing up and 2.3. right? You said 2.2? What did you say? 2.2, right? Okay. So let's continue. 2.2. 2.2. Don't forget about the 10,000 ones, okay? We need that too. Are you guys still taking it around? Okay, good. So, how are we doing it? Oh, great. 2.2. We have 3. Let's go to no summit. No summit. No summit. There might be summit on that side. Anything above 2.2? Okay. 2.5 or 2.5. That took us just close to 7. We are almost there. Okay.
I have a surprise for you guys. I did a painting for my mom. I'll not call her name, but I made a special painting for her, and she has bought that painting for me. So I'm giving 1.5 million to the project.
Give it a round of applause. Whoever did this, since you kept it anonymous, we want to thank that person. But honestly, our dear sister, thank you very much. We're going to close it. We anonymous agreed that we took us to the summit, and that is 2.5. So, thank you very much, and please, let's give a round of applause for so we got what, 7.5 million for that too. And that is a lot of people. We need to figure out what the million posters are. So please continue to buy those 10,000. But you need to buy a poster. Give away 2 or 3 transfers for a week and put it in the multi-purpose center pocket and give it there at the end. And where they're going to recognize that, no matter how small it is, we're going to recognize it. 200 francs, 1,000 francs, 50 francs, everything comes from the heart. You know, giving is something that is already and most engraved in
You are still watching day 1 of Fako Bando Cultural Festival, second edition. And we are letting you know that we're still live here at Fako Bando Molatako TV. Live here on YouTube. And it is a pleasure that we have in our midst waterhead of He now has a palace, so we call him Chief Emmanuel Bilantive, otherwise known or also known as Chief Bilantive. Thank you. I'm glad to be here. You can see I'm here with my entire community. We are very, very enthusiastic to be part of this very great event of the Fako. Okay, as a custodian of the culture, what can you tell the world as far as your experience thus far is concerned with day 1 of the second edition of the Fako Bando Cultural Festival?
Yeah, I think I will first of all start by expressing excitement because these are events that we have been longing for several years. We, as a kid in Boya, some of the activities that we saw here, the showcase of our culture, we grew with them, but after some time, so we were looking for this opportunity to revamp our culture. And we are so pleased that the entire Fako division is part of this new look of Fako, even though it's not a new look per se, because every activity that has been taking place there is part of the Fako culture. But for some time, as I said, it had slowed down. So we are so happy that we are part of the vision bearers to see that the Fako man come back with his true identity.
Okay, we can see you alongside members of your quarter council. Are they here by their own volition, or it was an obligation from the chief, their quarter head?
Yeah, I mobilize them. I cannot say it was an obligation, but I mobilized my people because it was an opportunity also. You know, my community is a cosmopolitan community in Yamongo, where I have so many different people from different backgrounds. So it was an opportunity for me to bring them to see how the Mokwe or the Fako man celebrates their culture. So I think most of them, those who are not from this division, who are not from this region, they are just so happy to see that they are also part of this. And if you see the way they dress, we dress in our council regalia. Most of them, they came back to me after the installation. Those who come from Northwest, Central region, and so on, the first thing they did after their installation is to get big pictures of portraits in their living room to show that they have recognition in where they are living. So we are also here to promote living together. This is not something we could kind of preserve just for ourselves. We are here to portray our culture. So we needed outsiders who are not from this region or this division to also know how the Mokweman, how discover some of our cultural heritage.
Very important. We believe that you are very close to the Naliomo of the Bakres, the paramount chief of Boya. How have you been playing a particular role in shaping the Bando idea? We are now celebrating the second edition. So, what has been your individual role? Maybe you want to share, because you are a man of wisdom, and by your right and your merit. So,
yeah, thank you. Talking about MBANDO, the entire steering committee member that I'm one of them, we are all people of wisdom. It's a collective effort. We are all vision bearer for the MBANDO. You see, MBANDO means coming together, and you cannot bring everybody together by yourself. So whatever contribution we bring as individual, at the end of it, it's a teamwork. So I cannot tell you that I have a particular role or idea that I'm taking in. We work as a team, and we are all glad that we are succeeding.
Very important. So what should we be expecting, or what have we experienced those far? Because the one is still in continuation. We have the two in Mongo, the three in Limbe. So what are the innovations thus far as compared to the first edition, Chief?
Yeah, the first edition was like leading edition of this our generation. So we are still building. We are still building Bando. When we move to the other hosting sites, we're going to come up with, in our evaluation meeting, we're going to come up with some points that we are going to shape. I think this Bando will have a full steam maybe in the next 3, 4, 5 years. Then we will maybe in a situation where we will have a platform of operation. Now we're still trying to push people to come up with some Mokwe or Fako cultural heritage that we have not been able to lay hands on. So we're still working. I think 2 years is still too small to say we have already reached the peak of our cultural heritage.
Okay, so before we forget, we saw you displaying in grand style the great champion music dance. So you want to tell us, because you were very excited in there, like a small boy who had just been announced that he will be going home from school. So what brings that passion in you when it comes to the cham cham dance?
Yeah, you know, in life, everyone have what they call soft spots. Jam Jam is my soft spot. I've been in Jam Jam for over 40 years. And as we speak now, I'm the president of that group. And coming here, I was not feeling too well. But the moment I got the basis of Jam Jam, I felt that I'm a newborn baby. But because Jam Jam is that group, before we came to this modern era, Jam Jam was keeping people in waking, we used to do waking from night till morning. We used to do jam jam to keep the whole waking alive. But now we have modernized it. We are not waking, so we are taking jam jam to another level. So you saw the way we displayed jam jam was one of the dance that moved everybody. And so we are just here to encourage our culture in our own little way. As president of Cham Cham, we are still working hard that Cham Cham will come up with one number that will be for the entire FACO, that every FACO man, anywhere you find yourself, you will hear the beating of Cham Cham, you can dance.
Thank you very much, Chief. Before we take leave of you, do you have any special message for the younger generation? Having in mind that if your grandfathers, great grandfathers, fathers did not transit this culture, the tradition to you, we will not be here today. So, with the attitude of the younger generation, what can you tell the young people following you right now all over the world?
Yeah, for the young people, I think the problem is not theirs. If I have to advise, I will advise our own generation, because we are the people to send down this cultural heritage to them. So if we don't teach them, they will not do anything. So it is our responsibility to pass it on, as we also inherited it from our ancestors. So I'm very bent that those of us who have decided that the culture should not die in our hands, we should not relent any effort to pass it on to our younger ones. So the only advice for the younger ones is for them to be patient. They should be observant, so that they should listen and have the patience to learn. That is all. But we, because I've discovered that from the time we took up this project to revive MBANDO, it has been a long-time expectation for almost everybody in FACO. That is why you saw we picked this team just from the very first edition. So it is well understood that everybody needs an identity. So if we continue in this spirit, I believe our young ones will have no problem.
Thank you very much, Chief Belando, quarter head of Upper Onyamongo in Boya Town. Thank you for everything. A member of the steering committee, president of the Cham Cham Dance Group of Boya Town, and lots more. May God bless you as you continue to impart wisdom to the younger generation.
It's a pleasure, and we will continue without relenting our effort. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Chief. Ladies and gentlemen, that was the Chief, the quarter head of Upper Onyamongo in Boya Town, Mr. Bola Nzive, aka Belando. And of course, we are currently witnessing the launching of the FACO Bando magazine. And having the microphone right now is Bola J. Kalem, who happens to be a notable and the chairperson of the Bando Trust Fund. So we say special greetings to all of you watching all over the world. We hope you're having a beautiful time in the company of FACO Bando Molatako TV. We are broadcasting live, streaming live at the level of YouTube. So make sure you don't miss any part of the 3-day bundle, Day 1, Mongo Day 2, and Limbe Day 3. Special acknowledgement to Mola Peter Jiambua, who recently donated the Royal Tribune, where we have our Majesties, the Royal Tribune, we have likes of the Naliomo, Chief Dr. Robert Isukaendeli, we have the Parliamentary of Limbe, His Royal Majesty Chief Oliver Manga Williams. We have the Chief of Great Board as the second class chiefdom of Boya, His Royal Majesty Chief Etina Monono, the President of the Chiefs Conference, President. In fact, we have lots and lots of chiefs that are part of the 2024 edition of the bundle. And the Royal Tribune, ladies and gentlemen, should be noted that it was donated, a project coordinated and donated by Mola Peter Jiambua. Thank you very much, Mola. He's popularly known as Tata. He's done so well for the chiefdom of Boya. That's why you can see that our chiefs are sitting on the tribune, that's in the tribune as we speak. Thank you. We shall leave you in the company of Molanje Kalen, who is going to continue to explain to us the things, the items that are in the magazine. Don't move an inch. Enjoy your viewing. We shall be right back.
The venerated Professor Manjoma Liungalebange here highlighted, and our Minister of Secondary Education Nalola Liunga also projected. We have the Faone, whose president has gone international, she's here. The role of Faone. Faone is becoming stronger like the other female associations, and we are delighted to have an eminent educationist at the head here, Dr. Toneboa. The Mount Cameroon race, which used to be our own, now it has been seized because our children have gone to slumber. In the 90s, when we attempted to run the race, if they told us that it was 10 million francs for the president, I would have been sleeping in the mountain. But in those days, 10 million was a lot of money. The 1 million at that time was a lot of money. Our children are sleeping. The people are practicing in their obscure ends and will come and take all the money. But yesterday, the mountain race was our glory. Let us bring it back. We have our Mokondomon Joku, the late Dr. Charles Namenoli, and the late Andrew Mutanga Mujimba, all highlighted here in memory. Lastly, you have points, appreciations, the steering committee frontline members and their names, some effigies here, and also our partners who have made it possible for this ceremony to unfold. Sonara, Fakoshi, Fako America, Ted Clarkoko, and High TV, and a lot more of our partners who have made it very possible. Sonara did well to occupy the last page. We call on you all to have a savor of this very, very, very historic and monumental document. You are welcome on board. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Samuel Njekale Samuel, for that scintillating bird's eye view of this magazine. We are going to get into the launching proper, which is going to be very brief. We have as chief launcher Mr. and Mrs. Paul June, we'll be launching the magazine with 1 million francs. This is the daughter and the husband of Nyango Kitkai. It keeps on coming around her. Please put your hands together. We are so grateful for that family, very instrumental for the development of this division. Thank you, ma'am. We will continue, please. If you have anything above 2,000 francs, please just move forward. And if you want the amount to be discreet, if you want it to be announced, we will do so. Please, we expect the hostesses just move to the chiefs. They are at the forefront of this wonderful event that FACO is enjoying. As custodians of our tradition, we put you first. Anything above 2,000 francs, we'll have a copy. Just drop it so that we can be snappy and then we'll know more blocks at the FMCs. That is the intention of what we are doing here. It may be boring to some of us, but as it was announced here earlier, with the realization of the FMCC, we shall all be proud. Nalio made mention a moment ago that if our forefathers did this, we will not be doing that today. We don't want to be held by history, and that's the more reason why we are doing what we are doing today. So please, if you have anything above 2,000 francs, drop it in the basket. If you want to move forward and let the public know that you too, you are at the forefront of the FMCC, please feel free to do so. We are counting on the notables, we are counting on the diaspora, we are counting on the elite, we are counting on all those who feel that FACO belongs to them. And this is a moment for us to have FACO and be at the forefront of its development. And that starts with our culture, with our identity. So please, whatever amount that you have, about 2,000 francs, please do that, and that is going to get us a bag of cement. Remember, we had to hold this particular edition of MBANDO MOLATAKO at the FMCC site at Upper Farms. But for reasons which you all know, we are here at this historic site. We know by next year that particular site will be prepared and we shall all be there. So much is going on. Please let us be snappy. We want to thank the chiefs. Each of them prepared a copy. The hostesses and protocol, please, all of you should not assemble in one and the same area. Please, some of you move towards. I see the quarter heads very itchy. I see members of FAONE very, itchy to have a cup. Very distinguished women at the forefront of development of FACO. Mulamule, I see her once more. How much? Only. Anything above 2,000 francs, please, you are free to do so. What is the basket? What is the basket for the money? Hello? Please get a copy of the MBANDO magazine. Okay. As I mentioned earlier, the cost price is 2,000 francs. But at this point, when we are launching the magazine, please give something above 2,000 francs, and you're welcome. Thereafter, the hostesses will move round and the selling price, of course. There is an interesting puzzle in the magazine. If you get all the words, the first persons, 3 persons who get all the words of the puzzle, you have a price of 20,000 francs. take down the magazine, get into the parcel area, and come up with the weight, and then you get back to us. There is a special price for that. It's an interesting puzzle in the magazine. The groups, please acquire copies of this magazine and keep in your meeting houses, please. All said and done, as they continue to move round. Jaya dilarang Mali. The hostesses, we are waiting on you. Immediately you go round, we are going to move to the next item as we conclude the first day of MBANDO MOLATAKO, second edition, celebrated under the very distinguished patronage of His Excellency Prime Minister, Head of Government. Okay. Please put your hands together for yourselves. You are all catalysts of the FMCC, the realization of that wonderful edifice. Thank you so much. We will be inviting Dr. Staff of a group which is at the forefront of changing things. She's one of the distinguished mothers of Nano 800, please. Please put your hands together as we move forward. Nyango 800, please.
MBANDO. The Paramount Chief of Boya, all Royal Majesties, excuse me, someone should come and put this up. I'm a very short woman. Straight. Yeah. Notables of the first class chiefdom of Boya, quarterheads, elders, dear Fako women, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Bando lio 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 jokianda no mene. Bando lio 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 jokianda no mene. Bando lio 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 jokianda no mene. Bando lio 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 lio. Mope. I am indeed, together with all of Fawone, we are very humbled to have had this opportunity on this very special day to say a word about us. Fawone is Fako women Nedinge. We stand for A wonder Yazu Eme. We heard others sing, Emma, Toituwa Tojo Lowa, Embo wa Yazene, Toituwa Tojo Lowa, Embo wa Yazene. Yes, dear Fako people, Faona stands on this. A wonder Yazu Ene. Emboa Elindi Yazu. And so Ireni Lango Emboa Eme Emboa Ezawo. We want to thank all the chiefs and particularly the paramount chiefs of Boya and Limbe for the wonderful support that they have been giving us and for encouraging us. They saw our vision and saw our mission and objectives. And they saw that our mission, vision, and objectives align with what they have in mind. They align with the objectives of MBANDO, of bringing the Fako people together. And so as Fako women, our idea is to bring all Fako women together from age 18 right through to age 150. Amen. Yes, we think that when all the women come together, we'll be able to put our heads, our hearts, and our hands together to ensure that the relative peace that we are enjoying in Fako and the country as a whole, I may say, that we maintain that peace or improve on it. And so as our objectives, we think that if we come together and put our ideas and resources together, we'll be able to enhance the empowerment of not just the Fako woman, but the Fako girl child and Fako boy child. And by doing this, we'll be putting a smile on the faces of Fako people, and we'll be able to make our children stay and do something instead of get into the bushes or get up early in the morning and drink fighter. And so what is our objective? How do we want to have this happen? We think that we can promote the education of our children. And for that reason, we started in 2021. 2022, we did a lot of sensitization and awareness. I did not go to school. We are planning to sponsor some children in vocational educational institutions. through Faone. And we have one of us who at age 45 last year passed the ordinary levels with 10 papers, passing in French and English and mathematics. Faone has opted to sponsor her until she has a first degree. That is what Faone is doing. And when we leave education, as far as other empowerment facilities are concerned, we want to thank our own sister and mother, Katie Kai, who through her today Faone can boast of a giant solar dryer in Wonyanango village here in Boya. She has not just given us a dryer, they are building a warehouse where when we dry things, we'll put them. She has a project to train our women how to package these products. And so Faone will have their brand. We are going to have Faone of things that will be exhibited there.
You're following the president of Faone meeting Fako women. We are notable Dr. Tome Anambra.
And so please do everything. Every year we register with just 1,000 francs. And so if the is not working, who says maybe we are not in front of you, we belong to be a member of Faone. And for all the things you hear us enumerate that we
extremely important, and just like she mentioned,
and so with 6,000 francs a year, you are sure that you put a smile on somebody's face.
to 150 years old.
You are sure that you will sponsor a child.
You are welcome to be part of Fako Women Network.
You are sure that you will empower men of yours in many fields. And so we are all encouraged.
It is important, just like the Bako Youth Association, which is unique and coordinated. Faone is important to ensure that the Bako women come together with the grandeur that women of Fako are identified with.
Is for Fako to be great again. Yes, Fako has always been great. We have the talents, we have everything it takes to make this place wonderful and to make each one of us wonderful. The only thing we lack is unity. Thank you, Chiefs, for bringing BANDO and making us united. We are grateful and we are sure by God's grace and by the blessings of our ancestors.
The wrestling field
We bring Fako together
of
with BANDO. Fako is going to come together. Men and youth, from a group
the company of the president of Faone today.
called Fako Indigenous Men Association. Let us together under the umbrella of BANDO see how Fako can be great again. I want to say thank you, and we hope 2025 is going to be a better year for us in Fako. Yes, it is our prayer, and I know it's going to be better. Bando lio 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 Jokianda numene Bando lio 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 Jokianda numene Bando lio 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 We are very grateful. Thank you.
We too are grateful. Thank you, Nyango, Dr. Tandembo. Ladies and gentlemen, before we draw the curtains, these announcements. By my side, you have prizes for the MBANDO Marathon that took place early this morning. All the laureates
both male and female categories. Please get in touch with Mr. Andrew Joe for your prizes at the end of the event here. At the end, while the musician from Muyuka will be announced, we'll be visiting the exhibition stand, which is at the entrance into this wrestling field. We are all expected to visit those stands led by the traditional rulers. As announced earlier, when I presented the program at the very beginning of this ceremony, there is restricted and reserved refreshment at the palace of Naliono. Only those who were duly issued invitations are expected to be there. We want to thank all of you for making this edition a wonderful and historic one. Thank you. The musician, please.
Thank you very much, Mola. We are going to have Pa Eyambe from Balong. He's going to thrill us. I guess our DJ is there. He knows the song he will be dancing to. Pa Eyambe all the way from Balong. Please, we are waiting.
While he's coming in, just a moment, let me present the program of tomorrow at Mango, please. Please, this is very important. As Naliomo announced when he made a statement, all of us are expected to be at the level of Mango tomorrow, Tiko Subdivision, Friday 20th December 2024. At 9 a.m. we'll be expecting the arrival of choral and dance groups. From each subdivision, transport has been organized to ferry those who wanted to go to Mungo. Please, each subdivision has a 70-seater bus. 10 a.m. tomorrow morning, general animation at the level of Mungo. 11 a.m. arrival of chiefs of Tiko subdivision. 11:30 arrival of other chiefs. At 12 midday arrival of invitees. We shall have libation thereafter, that is at 12:30. At 1 p.m. official opening, we shall have the singing of the national anthem, prayer, welcome address by the head of the local organizing committee, speech by the steering committee chairperson. At 2:30 p.m. presentation of FMCC. We shall always raise fund for this joy. Thereafter, we shall have presentation by Fako Group, animation, fundraising, where we shall equally have the launching of the magazine at that level. And then, of course, at the end of it, we shall have refreshment. Thank you for your keen attention.
Our artist is going to perform, and while he's doing so, Naliomo and the other chiefs will lead us to the exhibition stand so we can see what is there.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are still live here in the legendary hospitality, and the chiefs have visited the artistic area where they're showcasing lots and lots of talents of the Bakri people. It is worthy of mention that at the end of the day, go down the issue books that one of the second edition of the MBANDO MOLATAKO was very, very successful. Sons and daughters of FACO division all over the world have rallied to give the ceremony, the festival, the Gambia deserves. It is important to note that as a people, we can only be better together. We can only be stronger together. Today, the Fakoman has tested success and is so proud, so proud. MBANDO has come to stay. The paramount chief of the said so. The paramount chief of Linda won't say so. Paramount chief of Mungo won't say so. It is a cultural rendezvous like never before. A spectacular show of what the people of Tako can do to the people. It is important, ladies and gentlemen. What else? And now, Assimilants from your people. It is the time in the year that our people all over the world have decided to push the culture and tradition one step forward. Of course, we have the brain behind the YouTube channel, ladies and gentlemen. The great man who never gives up, who sees possibilities out of every opportunity. He is an inspiration to many. I call him a mentor. I call him senior delegates. The brain behind the MBANDO magazine, the brain behind the YouTube channel. It's good to hear from those acting in the background once in a while. Special good evening, Dr. Govila. Thank you very much, Mola. Thank you so much. Thank you. I have overshared those places. I think that is all about teamwork. You yourself, you are very instrumental in what has been happening. And I have a wonderful team in here, Mamadu is here, and all the other young men. All of us, we put hands together to make it possible to share what the world is seeing today. So I think the
We will get it better and we will know exactly where we are at that time. Thank you very much.
Yeah, we know it has not been easy. The innovations this year have done so much. Why do you think that this year is recording much success as compared to last year? Because this is just the one, and look at the activity that is already flourishing in this area.
Yes, I think the communications committee has done a lot of work to talk to the public, to sensitize people, to use all the media platforms.
That makes machine the Shinku payment that's very on. We never give up. We never give up.
So I was saying that the communications committee, in collaboration with the steering committee, gave us the possibilities to massively inform lovers of culture and people of Fako, sons and daughters of Fako, within and without Fako, to be informed on what's going to happen starting from today. The work has started long ago, and we know that we are not going to relent because a lot more people rely today. Yes, so we are recording this success not because we know what we are doing, but because people agree with us in what we are doing. It's very important. Please, any message because I can see lots of partners, MTN, Cantel, I see Castel here, and all that. Is the communications team responsible for all this? Or maybe we have another committee that's going to have lots of partners this year. Yes, we have principally the marketing committee in collaboration with the communications committee and the steering committee that oversees our activities. They played a wonderful role to bring all of these partners here who believe in us and also to the top of us and to take Fako to greater heights. The wisdom we need to keep inspiring the younger generation and the younger sister. Thank you very much, my star. You are also wonderful. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you very much, viewers of the MBANDO MOLATAKO channel on YouTube. It's been a wonderful ride and we have lots more to serve as far as the MBANDO 2025 edition is concerned. We thank all of you for visiting us on YouTube. Thank you for sharing, thank you for liking, thank you for commenting. We give you the glory and we thank Sam, we thank you, we do more. My name is Papa Prince Oscar.